NBA 2K21 demo is here. And in the demo, you can get a head start on your My Career by jumping in and trying out the My Player Builder. To start off, you have the option to download the My NBA 2K21 mobile app to scan your face into the game. Once you're good with your appearance, it's time to try out the builder. This year, we've added more skill breakdowns to choose from, so make sure to take a look and pick the right fit for your game. Then, choose your fit.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Anthony Davis and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. For the Pistons, Farrell is out there with Doumbouya. Then there's Brown and Marc Gasol. Pass to DiVincenzo. Long season, Chris, talk about the challenges of maintaining focus and concentration throughout these 82 regular season games.
I mean, the season just wears on you. First of all, physically, travel, games, practice. So one, you have to get through it physically, so take care of your body. Second, mentally, just the fact that you go through every season from Christmas to the summertime, can you just stay mentally prepared and engaged and remember what the big focus is, why all of you guys came together under the championship. So really it's just a constant reminder that you have to do the little things every day. It's not about the big picture, it's day by day until we get to the end. And usually when you keep that narrow-minded type of focus, you'll get to the end of the season and say, wow, that was quick, that was fun.
Taylor's shot good.
That was a long time coming. It took him 5 attempts to get that first bucket.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. The pass to Gasol. Over to the left wing. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the tree.
Now, Taylor. He had 28 points in the win against Orlando. Kumbo, no good. Detroit's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with Detroit's head coach. He mentioned the player who, at times, goes overlooked. Sharpshooting swingman, Chris Middleton. The coach said he can give you a quiet 20 without breaking a sweat. All he wants them to do, Kevin, is keep close track of Middleton all day long.
Okay, David, thanks.
With his size, with his strength, with his brain, there's no reason Gasol should be able to dominate the game offensively.
Back to Taylor. Shoots the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Out to the right wing. Left Trey. It's good from long range. 6 points for him.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Pass it to Antetokounmpo. Pocket 6. On the wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that have the most second chance points on the season. The Bucks second.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Gasol looking around. It's stolen by Davis. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Doumbouya. To the paint. A steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
He's guarded by Taylor. Outside Gasol. To the middle. The kick out to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Doumbouya. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
He's covered by Taylor. Pass to Gasol. To the right side. Farrell for 3. And no good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Detroit where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. They were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
Yeah, controlling the flow of second chance opportunities is the key. I mean, something they'll try to replicate tonight.
On the wing, Davis, defended by Gasol. The pass to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
You get a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. How last month turned out for him? He's right around 9 points a night, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
No doubt. He's been inconsistent. Unusual for him, though. But when he turns it back around, watch out.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
He's guarded by Taylor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. And Chris, just how special was it to play for Detroit in your career? What relationship does this team have with their fans?
Yeah, it was so special. I mean, being able to go home to the house that I grew up in, to where my parents lived, and be able to go to the Pistons practice and to be part of it, to put on that jersey. It was so special, man. This team is a mainstay of the city. I mean, you feel like you can lift up the whole city when you play for the Pistons. It was such a special part of my career.
The Bucks shooting their initial free throws in the game right here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Both shots good from the strike.
He's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Castellanos. From 13, it's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just can't find it. Touch this court. He's got to keep grinding though and looking for the best shot possible.
Inside, Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Seeing the court like a point. Now that's Gasol showing the full range of his skills.
Now here's Taylor. Defense right on him. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
The most positive thing about his last 2 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The skills are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Anthony Davis. Gasol's in the post. Giannis is there. Gasol no good.
had to throw it down on the alley. Parker's size and sense of timing, I mean, it helped him out right there.
Pass to Gasol. Over onto the Kumbo. And that one goes long.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Middleton against King. Giannis kicks to Taylor. Antetokounmpo looking it over. It's tipped. From the high post. Green with the rebound.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And here's Reed. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Gasol. There's Trier with the three. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Taylor passes to Parker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
It's good to see Parker looking to score, being opportunistic. He's making the defense act.
Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blaze the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, and the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about Red Auerbach drafting the first African American player, making the first African American player coach, and Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving them a good team. If you look at organizations like the Black Fives and bringing awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give him a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Here's Trier, guarded by Bledsoe. Bledsoe against King. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Pistons shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Shut off that time. And Detroit the other way now. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The rebounding numbers weren't even close. I mean, that was a boxing match in the last, and they would have stopped that fight a long time ago.
Showing the quickness right there, just tough to keep up with.
Pass to Taylor. Some. Taylor's got 12 points in the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
King left side. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter.
I don't think the D does good enough here. Something causes the miss.
Taylor against Reed. Taylor passes to Bledsoe. Over Green. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. Bucks number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure pressure on you to play perfect.
Here's Trier, guarded by Bledsoe. He kicks it to Taylor. And again, the turnover by the Bucks. And the Pistons making a change here. Charge is checked in. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Reed. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's Bledsoe. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. The three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Reed. And here's Green outside. Here's Forbes. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. Forbes has got all tied up now for the Pistons. Back to the action after this word. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green, speaks about the
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want.
entirely new group now out there. Some changes here for the Bucks. Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. They've got King. Marcus Saul is out there with Farrell. Then there's Brown. That's the group for Detroit right now. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
King outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room. That was the difference on that possession.
Taylor with the ball. 12 points for him. Now, Antetokounmpo trying to get open as Davis. That is no good.
Well, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
The game now all time. 12 points for him.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Taylor passes to DiVincenzo. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Brown. And here's the fast break. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. Defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive. That edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. There's the pass to Farrell. Outside Gasol. Here's King. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And that one's good by Davis.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Detroit with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Passes it to Farrell. Here's King. Pass to Gasol. Off the left rim and out.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for. You can't get them all to go.
Pass to Taylor. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over to Saul. Giannis kicks to Davis. The shot goes in.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Free fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Farrell's got 6 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They got to get a hand in the face.
Middleton outside. Passes to Davis. It's up with 3. Drains the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
These days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Pass to Farrell. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Middleton. No good that time. And the Pistons now going the other way. Here's DiVincenzo. Davis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now just a 1-point Piston lead.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Outside Gasol. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now here's Taylor. He's tightly guarded. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 1. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Can we modify that rule at all, do you think?
You know, I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
To the inside. King, 2 points. That one goes. King's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And here is Taylor. 16 points for him. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. On deep. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And there's the pass to King. Covered by Giannis. From deep 3-point range, some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And a close game so far to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-5 run. It's time now to...
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensive.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. An exceptional performance from Taylor.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer to start the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Taylor in at the point.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer his way.
Farrell passes to Toomboya. Front pass the arc. Goes off on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pistons trail by 8. He's covered by Taylor. Outside Gasol. Three-pointer. They get it back. And Middleton with the block. Over to the wing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Middleton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Davis with the double to the wing right side. Toomboya gets a wide open look. Do it on the triple. Toomboya's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Taylor. Defense is right there. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. We often talk about problems between the players and fans. I'm sure there are some things that fans do, whereas the players do appreciate.
Well, yeah, Kev. And you know what we really appreciate? The good trash talking fans.
Oh, really?
The clean trash talking fans. Oh, Webber, you suck. You can't shoot. Oh, so what? You just dunked on the whole team. Like, don't stop in the first quarter, good fans. You know, keep going, and I'm giving it to you all game long. So you love that. You love the crowds, too. They don't need to be hyped up by a PA guy. You love the ones that are just so sincere. They see that kissing camera come on, they go crazy, or they're just cheering for both teams and great play, though they want their teams to win. And you love, again, the creative heckler, the one that had to think about the day before, like the one that comes in with the sign and it's a picture of you crying, or you like me crying, the words on it, hey, you didn't get asked to prom today, or the face on Chris after he missed the shot. You love that because it is a great relationship. Don't be fooled, you know this, Kevin. It's a great relationship between the players and the fans, and we need those fans to heckle us because when you heckle the best players, you usually get their best game.
Now, here's Toomboya. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Middleton looking it over. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Sekou Toomboya. No good on that one. Charge checked in for Brown. And the second free throw, good. Pistons trail by 13. He's covered by Taylor. This is a 2, Toomboya. Kicks it to Shardic. 4 on the shot clock. On deep. No good on the shot. Great tee that time from Giannis.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Davis down low, covered by Shardic. Middleton outside. Now here's guarded closely. They grab her on this, and it's Davis finishing it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
And Kevin, this is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love him.
Farrell kicks to Sharch. From deep Gasol, and Sekou Doumbouya is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Gray passes to McGee. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Reed is checked in for Detroit. Taylor taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his first 2 points.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high-percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. Bucks number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, but there, some did he use that to spot the shot.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Poke loose. Here's Reed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And here's a look at some numbers for Trier. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but you'll come up with a time.